Around the world, millions of people are mourning the loss of Pope Francis after the Vatican announced he passed away at 88 years old.
We are taking a live look at the Vatican, where people are paying their respects to the religious leader. We just learned his funeral will take place this Saturday, April 26th. The service will begin around 4 in the morning Eastern Time. And reactions from world leaders poured in, remembering Francis as a faithful, diligent leader.
Here in East Tennessee, worshipers and leaders remembered his life and legacy. Aaron Velasquez joins us in the studio. Aaron, how are they remembering Pope Francis this morning?
Good morning, ladies. On Easter Monday, bells tolled in church courtyards as people gathered to grieve, reflect, and pray. Pope Francis was a trailblazer, becoming the first pope from Latin America and the first non-European pope in more than 1,000 years. At Catholic churches across East Tennessee, papal flags are at half-staff. Inside, you may notice displays of Francis's portrait as people gather to pray for the late pope. At the Cathedral of the Most Sacred Heart of Jesus, parishioners gathered for a noon mass, taking a moment to remember the late pope and say prayers for the church as it begins to select the new one.
Thinking about past Easter just passed, and our Father has left us also, and we have to start praying for what the church is going to bring us now, and everything is a new start again.
Bishop Mark Beckman with the Diocese of Knoxville shared a statement saying, in part, "We remember his humbleness and his legacy of care for creation, mercy for our poor and marginalized brothers and sisters." President Donald Trump signed an executive order that all federal and state flags fly at half-staff in remembrance of Pope Francis. Governor Bill Lee said flags at the Capitol and all state buildings will be lowered in his memory. And coming up at 5:52, we'll hear more from Latinos in East Tennessee who remember the late Pope as the first who hailed from Latin America. Ladies, back to you.
All right, Aaron, thank you so much.